Man, sometimes we gotta sit back and just have gratitude and just be grateful, especially if you're in America or you're in countries that have laws, that have society, and let's just be grateful. Like God said to Jeremiah, if you stumble in safe country would be a country like America, a country that's bound by law. Even though there's always darkness everywhere we go, there's always going to be underground world of evil. But we just gotta be grateful, man. I'm grateful, man. I live in luxury. The fact that I can, turn the sink and get one running water, I'm in luxury, man. I got a device, I have shoes on my feet. I can go get food to eat. I'm in luxury, and we just have to just remind ourselves that it can be 1,000 times worse. 1,000 times worse, man. Listen, I don't see what goes on in the dark web. I don't know the evil that goes on. Of course, there's evil. The Most High is going to deal with that in its season. But as of right now, it's just best to be grateful, man. Have gratitude. Even for people, that come against America, that live in America. You have freedom to even talk bad about the country. That's different. Um, that's crazy. It's people that talks bad about Joe Biden. They're not being attacked. They're not being thrown into jail. They're not being killed. In the Bible, when David returned from being banished because of Absalom, a man rose up and was talking bad about David, talking about follow me and forget David. And, David sent men to go kill that man. Imagine someone gets a loudspeaker and says, leave Biden alone and follow me. Nothing's going to happen to that man. So we just, practice being grateful. Practice being grateful. If you're a holy man and, you believe that the country is wicked because it's against the values of God in the Bible, then you preach aloud, for people to just follow, the laws of the Bible and to live a peaceful life. God will bring judgment. We won't bring judgment. But it's up to us to just be grateful, man. It could be a whole lot worse. Especially if you have a sound mind, if you wake up with a sound mind, man. I'm telling you, man, a sound mind is more precious than anything. So a sound mind is more precious than anything. To have your system regulated when you wake up is a beautiful thing. To have your nervous system balanced, to have your mind balanced is wonderful. To be motivated, to be ambitious, to have strength, to have balance, to have energy in the day and to rest in the night, and to have a sound mind is the greatest gift in the world. And as long as you have that, man, because I'm just saying, guys, put on a spirit of gratitude, because it could be a whole 1,000 times worse, 1,000 times worse. So even with the Britney, the basketball star, she was talking shit about America, and they went and saved her. It's crazy. It could be 1,000 times worse, man. Just put in a spirit of gratitude. The Creator of all things will judge the world for its wickedness. But if you're waiting for the world to come, just live in peace, live in gratitude, and encourage people to live a life based upon morality, based upon the natural order. Because if you feel like this world is wicked, then you're just against the unnatural order. So just say, look, man, I don't agree with this world in a way that it's against the values of God. So I want to inspire people to live a righteous life, and a righteous life would be just live according to God, and in the process of doing that, live in peace and live in gratitude, because it can be a whole lot worse for all of us. You don't gotta insult anybody. You don't gotta attack anybody. You don't gotta just tell them live a righteous life, live a life of morality, a life of the natural way. But if people don't agree with that, then it's been given. You have liberty to do what you want to do, because the Most High has given you liberty to do whatever you feel, and whatever you consider right or wrong. That's your perception. John in the book of Revelations, he said, let him which is righteous be righteous, and let him which is filthy be filthy. So basically what John is saying is like, don't try to force anyone to be something they're not. You're going to be what the Most High wants you to be. Okay, so if the Most High wants you to be righteous, you're going to be righteous. If the Most High wants you to be wicked, you're going to be wicked. So don't try to force somebody to be what they don't want to be. Because at the end of the day, we're stepping into the hour of the Most High's omnipotent power, which is all doing. So someone who's good is going to be good, and someone who's evil is going to be evil, because the Most High is the one in whom does those things. But back to the main theme of this lesson is just be grateful, have gratitude. Have gratitude, be grateful, man. It's easy for us to talk bad about God. It's easy for us to talk bad about America, and we're living in luxury. We can talk bad about the country, we can talk bad about God, and we have everything we want and need. And if we don't have it, we have the ability to get what we want and need. Now, what does that mean? Once again, there's people in war-torn countries that they don't have the ability to go out and get a job. They don't have the ability to go out and express themselves because they're in a country ran by war and crime. So, but here in America, we have the ability. For me, I suffer from schizoaffective disorder, paranoid schizophrenia, bipolar. In a war-torn country, I wouldn't have the means to go get treatment, to go get help, to seek help. I wouldn't have those means. But here in America, I have those means, so that's something that I'm grateful for, because the Most High is the one who put it in place. Modern medicine, hospitals, the Most High is omnipotent. He created all of these things for His purpose, for His pleasure. War-torn countries, we can't do that. I'm just saying, just be grateful, man. Just have gratitude. It could be worse. You could have got up today, couldn't move your legs. Imagine that. Imagine that you wake up in the morning and you're stressed because you feel like life is too hard, but you can still move your legs and get up. Imagine you wake up in the morning, you can't move your legs. You got to call an ambulance. Imagine you wake up in the morning and you open your eyes and you can't see anything. Imagine you wake up in the morning and you can't hear anything. Imagine you wake up in the morning and you can't talk. Imagine you don't wake up at all. So even though it may seem hard, just still be grateful. And then with that gratitude, your body will heal faster. Also, I want to encourage someone that may be going through things, and maybe they're going through withdrawal of some sort. The only way to overcome these withdrawals and the madness is that you have to understand that you'll never be the same again. You're never going to feel normal again. And when you accept the fact that you'll never feel normal again, each day it gets easier. Each day it gets easier. But when you meditate on, man, I want to feel normal again, you're never going to heal yourself, because you're going to slow down the process of healing, because you'll never be the same again. What happens is that as humans, our body naturally adapts. If you put someone in a tomb for months and weeks and feed them through that tomb, when you open that tomb up, they're going to permanently be bent over, and it's going to be normal to them. So if you're going through withdrawals and maybe you ingested something that totally destroyed your chemical makeup in your brain, you're going to adapt to that, and you're going to find a new norm, and that's the progressive overload. But if you're constantly looking for how you used to feel and you want to feel normal again, that's detrimental to your evolution. It's like with Dragon Ball Z and cartoons, when you transform into a new level of power, you're never ever going to be the same again. You'll never be normal again. It's like, now being in my 30s, it's like me trying to feel how I felt when I was 20 years old. I'm going to be sick every day. So that's something for someone that's going through withdrawals. Use this technique. Understand that you will get better. You won't be the same. You're going to find a new normal, and within that new normal, you'll be okay. That's why when people take psychiatric medication, they're not on it long enough. They take it for about 2 weeks, and they'll be fine, or a month they'll be fine, because what happens is literally like 2 weeks. When you're taking these medications, you will find the new norm. And now when people get off of these medications, they're miserable. But the reason why you're miserable is because you're going back to your old norm, and you just have to sit in it. That's why people that have mental illnesses and certain diseases, they're out of their mind, and they don't even know it, because they gradually, their chemical makeup, who they are gradually changed. And they weren't looking to feel normal again, because they've accepted the new normal without knowing. Subconsciously, they accepted the new normal. So, but once again, back to the main theme, just have a spirit of gratitude and thanks, man. Because it could be worse for all of us. Imagine waking up and you can't move your legs, man. Imagine waking up and you're totally out of alignment. I mean, your central nervous system's out of whack. Imagine waking up and your central nervous system is so bad you just feel like you have to vomit and throw up. You can't control the urge. You're shaking. And even worse, imagine waking up and you just can't see it. Or imagine waking up and you have a sudden skin disease, man. There's so many things to be grateful for.